Coming live from Washington, USA is our guest this morning. Welcome to this very special edition of the KJ Masterclass Live, the show which ensures that you profit from your time spent here with experts, either through their industry insights, information, or simply learning from them. And today we have Isaac Baroukh, founder of the Wolfpack Elites, and he's also into construction business. Welcome to the show, Isaac.
Hey, thank you so much, AJ. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, Isaac. Welcome to the show. And a lot of people will certainly learn a lot from you. So my first question, rather an observation, you have gone through so much in terms of experience about learning and in terms of about experiencing life from the bottom and also at being at the top. So my first question to you is to understand, you say about having a one good shot at life. How do you see life at Isaac, so that people can make the best out of life, because life is not just about good or bad, it is almost about everything. So how do you see life as Isaac, so that we know who Isaac exactly is as a person?
Like, how do I see life and what's a good life for me? Is that what we want to know?
Yes, please.
It's a full life, man. It's a full life. Inside us, we all know what we can do and what we can't do, right? You know if you're fat. You know if you're drinking too much. You know if you're not making enough money. It's like right here inside your belly. You have to listen to that voice. I know for me, when I didn't have money and when I was sleeping on the streets and when I had to eat ketchup, Ajay, because I didn't have food to eat. Eat ketchup. It's fucking crazy. Inside me, it said, I'm not enough. I don't have enough. I'm too fat. Well, for me, it was skinny and fat. It's the worst. It's skinny with a belly. It's the worst. No money, no women, nothing. Full life for me, it's really being able to listen to this voice and fulfill it. I wanted the money. I wanted to be able to travel. I wanted to give everything to my kids. And I wanted to have a good body. That's for me a full life, when you're able to listen right here and make it happen. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense, Isaac. And to understand, from the time that you did not have enough money and so you had to rely on ketchup to be able to take care of the hunger at that point in time, how did you start from there and start building your life? Because those are tough moments and anybody can just lose their thread of life. They can just forget about making meaning to their life and just think of surviving. But today, you are not just making meaning to your own life, but making meaning to a lot of lives around you. Even in India, you have business interests. So how did you create that mindset to lead to this particular position when we are talking to each other, able to talk to each other from the time when things were not so good? Because one can just go astray, just go to any other way and not this way that you have found for yourself.
Man, you know what? That's a good question, man. You know what? When you were asking me that question, I kind of felt emotional. You got me emotional, because you're right. Like, what did I do? Because I could have just said, fuck it, right? I could have said, you know what? I'm going to get a small job and just survive. And man, that's a good question, Ajay. Damn. Good. You know what it was for me? You know what it was? I'm competitive. Now, this is something you have it or you don't. Not everyone's going to have this. Sometimes people come on your show and they say things that everybody can use. This piece, you're asking me, I'm competitive. I'm very competitive. I needed to win, brother. And I know for me, it was not having money is not winning. I couldn't be the small guy ever. I think being competitive is important. You have to be able to, I don't know, if someone is punching you in the face, punch them twice, right? If you don't have money, man, go work harder. If you're fat, it's okay. Just go work out more. Competitive, just nonstop. For me, that's what it was. I used to do fighting sports. I used to do a lot of boxing. And in boxing, you have your hands on the shoulder, on the string, and you have the guy punching you. You can hold your hands and wait, but I was always the fighter to duck and punch. Maybe not everybody's competitive over here, but we all want to survive. So maybe just push that a little bit more and fight back. Just fight back, man. You can do it. If I did it, if Ajay did it, shit, anybody can do it.
Right, right, Isaac. I understand. And through your mindset, when you were not in a great position, I want to bring that message to a lot of people. How exactly when, and a lot of people are not in very good positions in life, situations in life. And
Right.
these real life examples and the mindset when one is not at his best can help them get some inspiration, some understanding of life better, and that there is a way forward towards a better future. This is the type of thing that I actually intend to bring out from my guests, and you are an ideal master for today in that aspect, because a lot of people just are not able to find their way either in their personal lives or even in business. So
Right.
how did you think about construction business? You remodel homes. You not only build your own home, your own house, you are building many other homes, many other houses for a lot of people across the globe. And how did you get into this Wolfpack elite coaching program? Tell us about this journey and about these businesses, this coaching program of yours.
That's a really good question, man. So first of all, the construction business, it really came out of reputation. I have a reputation within the groups that I'm in to be very good at building businesses. I'm good at selling and I'm good at creating salespeople to become lethal. If you give me a person, I don't care how good or bad they are, I will turn them into a money machine. It's my magic power. So I did that a little bit in another industry. And then after Corona, there was an opportunity over here. They heard about who I was and then they brought me. And the story went on. The Wolfpack is probably the most powerful thing that I've ever done. I'm giving everything I've ever learned and forming human beings to become better, and then putting everybody in a group to help each other. Ajay, it's absolutely incredible, and it's a blessing that I can even be here. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, yes. So, Isaac, to understand from you, earlier you said that it's about being competitive even in tough times. That's either some people have it or some people don't. So, you have that competitiveness. And then in your life, you have been trained by the best. So, what is the role of mentors in your life? How should people look at getting best mentors for themselves? How did you decide who is the best for you? Because in terms of Grant Cardone, you kept on chasing him, and for 3 years, in spite of his refusal, and then you showed him your check. So, and finally, you got to work with him. That shows the perseverance. But a lot of people will have nothing to show. Forget about the check, they will have nothing to show for. So, how do
Yeah,
they get a good mentor in life? How did
man.
it work out for you?
So first of all, I was always looking for mentors, man. Always. You know, my dad was very good. He's a very big role model in my life. But also, when I was a kid, me and him were fighting. We didn't get along. So I was always looking for a mentor because, you know, I grew up old school. We don't talk. My dad raised me with this one. You know, kapow, you know, I don't talk. If I do something bad, so I said, man, I need a mentor. I need somebody to talk to. I want to be, because I was so competitive. I wanted to be better than my father. It was very important, you know, that I show my dad, look what I become, you know. Oh, man. So what I started to do is I started to read books, a lot of books. I mean, as a kid, I was looking for a dad in the books, things that my dad couldn't teach me. He taught me strength. He taught me hard work, respect of your parents, respect of your family. He taught me all that. But money, fitness, scalability, you know, we're immigrants. We didn't really have that, you know. I needed to find somebody. So books, I was reading. Who's my guy? From searching, you will find. Most people, Ajay, they don't search. This is the problem. They don't search. They're hoping for Jesus, Buddha, Moses, Allah, whoever to just come and save them. Voila, it doesn't happen like that. So first of all, step one. Step one, grab your balls and start to search. You have to take action. That's number one. As you take action, it's better to fall a million times, but at least you try. At least you try. And as you search, even for the wrong mentor, let's say, Ajay, you find 5 mentors and they're terrible. I'm sure you learned one thing from all of them, right? All the time. Now, this is the rule for a mentor. If you want to be a fisherman, don't ask a man that does meat. If you want to be a businessman, do not talk to the imam or the priest. Find a mentor is very simple. Write down what you want and find somebody who has it. That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple. You need one to know who you are. Number 2, what you want. Number 3, go fucking find it. Yeah. And that's exactly what I did. When I wanted to learn about women, I found who was the best guy to talk to women. And he taught me how to talk to women. When I wanted money and sales, I found Grant. When I wanted strength, I found a guy. He is the number 1 in bodybuilding, and he taught me. Know what you want, find somebody who has it. That's it. Very simple.
Right, right. You make it sound simple, but because you were able to achieve it, Isaac. But a lot of people, for them, even one of these things is very difficult. And that is where experts like you come in to help them understand that it can be simple if they start looking at it in a positive manner. But when you look back at your life, do you think of things you would have wanted to know earlier on, which you learned later on, which made your life difficult, so that people who are in a position like that, which you were earlier on, can take those cues and make their life, make their with the wisdom that you have gathered over all these years.
Man, it's a loaded question because, of course, I wish I knew how to sell. I wish I knew how to eat. I wish I knew that alcohol is not good for you. I wish that too much women is also not good for you. Voila, you know, at the end of the day, we all need to fall a little bit to understand. You know, Ajay, do you have children?
No, I don't.
Okay. Even a dog, a cat, whatever. Eh, You tell them, don't touch the fire. Don't touch the fire. They don't listen. But they touch the fire one time. Now they understand the fire, you cannot touch it. Here's the point. Me and you right now, we can make a list of things to teach people what they should have done, at the end of the line, don't give up. That's it. Don't give up. You're gonna make mistakes. Yes, don't drink. Yes, surround yourself with good people. Yes, work out. Yes, study. Yes, find a mentor. One thing, don't give up. Don't give up. Ever. And even if everybody's telling you to do the opposite, fuck them. Fuck them. My parents told me to stay small. Fuck that. I love them. Beautiful. But don't give up. That's what I would have told me back then is what I did. I just didn't give up. And I think you do the same. You're not a person that gives up.
Okay. Okay. So first was being competitive. Second is that find the right mentors, and find the right mentors about things that you want to achieve. And third is don't give up. Then,
That's right.
and you also talked about how, alcohol and other things can be bad. Too much of something can be bad. So when people talk of a YOLO life, you only live once. How would you want a lot of the young people to look at life? Especially, when you are young, when you are growing up from teenage to being into, as an adult, you want to experiment things. You
Yeah.
want to see the world. And many a times this term comes in that it's about the YOLO. You only live once, and so go and live it as much as possible. And in that you try out things which may not be good for your future life, for your career, for your health, and you can make a lot of mistakes, sometimes big mistakes, which cannot be reversed. How would you like to live? Tell them, especially youngsters, to look at this concept of a YOLO life and how to make the best of the only life that we each one of have got on this earth.
Wow, this is what you're asking right now. This subject is my it's my favorite subject. It's my favorite subject. I'll tell you why. Because I've lived all the lives. I've lived the religious life. I've lived the married life. I've lived the life where I have 4 girlfriends, popping bottle, getting on a yacht, driving the fast cars in Miami. I've lived this life where I'm focused and all thing that matters to me is fitness and money. That's it. And my kids, of course. Here's what I'm going to tell the kids. There is a time and place for everything. There is a time and place for everything. There is a time to party. There is a time to work hard. There is a time to be religious and pray. 1, don't touch drugs. I've done drugs. It is a waste of fucking time. Don't fucking touch them. Do not touch them. I don't care how pretty the girl is. I've been with the most beautiful women on earth. On earth. You cannot find the blondes and the brunettes and impossible. Whatever you see in the magazine, they were in my bed. End of story. Don't touch drugs. It will destroy you and waste your time. 1. Number 2, it's a little different for men and women. If you're a man, from the age of 20 to 30, these are the years where you can build. If you don't have a lot of money in the ages of 20 to 30, you're never going to have sex with the most beautiful women. You're never going to be in the best cars. You're never going to be in the most beautiful boats. Listen to this. But if you're a woman from the age 20 to 30, you will be in the most beautiful cars. You will be in the most beautiful boats. You can have sex with the most beautiful men. It's kind of strange, huh? Now, after 30, everything changes. It's the craziest thing. Men from 30 to 40, this is our prime. Now we have money. Now our face look good. We have beard. We have knowledge. We're macho. And now we can get the pretty girls in the 20s. The girls that were hot, now they're old. Their tits are falling down. They got some wrinkles. Nobody wants to fuck them. They cannot get access. Now they cannot get access to the cars, but we drive the cars. They cannot get access. So if you're a woman, you have to know where you are. If you're a man, you have to know where you are. There is few rules for both genders. One, don't touch drugs. I don't care what age you are. Number two, you always have to build a skill. You need to be valuable in this world. So I don't care if you're male, a female, 18, 19, 20, you're partying, you're not partying. Every single day, you need to create a skill that makes you valuable over here. For me, it was talking. For me, it was sales. For me, it was conversion. I put all my energy. Maybe for you, you're a Microsoft guy. Maybe, I don't care. Those are the only two rules. Make sure you're valuable, don't touch drugs. That's it. And if you're male, maybe consider to relax until you're 28 or 30 and then you have some money. And if you're a girl, remember that you're going to be old soon. So make sure you have some value. Those are my tips right there.
Right, right, Isaac. One great tips in fact. And in fact, now coming down to your business, about construction business, if you can tell our audience about that, about remodeling homes, so that people who want to connect with you, who want to take your services, can know about that.
Okay, what exactly do you want to know about the construction business?
What exactly do you do in construction business? What exactly is remodeling homes? What is it that you do? And because you said you had some business interests also in India.
Got it. Yeah, those are my two businesses. My first business is remodeling and construction, and the other business is my coaching program. The remodeling business goes as follows. I have a company called Bellevue Home Builders. We develop homes, and if you need to make your home more beautiful, like a new kitchen, a new bathroom, a new floor, you want to break your whole home, build a new one, my company and my skilled staff will come and do that for you. This is the company.
Right. And how have you reached to India? How do you operate in India?
In India? I don't operate in India. I'm in Washington.
Yeah, I thought you have some business interests in India also.
I have call centers in India.
Okay.
I have call centers in India that do all my calls. Let me tell you something. The best call people in the world, your country. The people that do my marketing, they're from your country too. The best. Dedicated, focused, hungry, always, yes, sir, no problem, you got it. Nothing better than Indian people, man. The best.
Right. And we also have great architects too here in India. And they've designed some great buildings, and a lot of construction activities are going on because government is putting a lot of efforts into construction. Now, coming to this whole concept of your business as well as coaching program, how do people connect with you on this, Isaac?
So first of all, you add me on Instagram. You know what? Next time I'm just gonna put my Instagram handle. We'll put that on the whatever. Shoot me a DM. I have a group. It's called the Wolfpack, the Global Wolfpack. It's incredible. We come together every single week, teach you skills, how to make more money, how to get more fit, better mind. We network. So we like to do business with everybody. Let's say you're in India, you're an architect, and you want some money for a project. If you're in the global Wolfpack, right away, you would say, "Hey guys, my name is Ajay. I have a huge project. We're looking for $1 million. Let's, who would be interested?" Because you're part of the Wolfpack, right away we trust you. It's a very powerful network, very, very powerful. That's number one. And number two, I have a one-on-one mentorship program where people would hire me personally, and I understand where you are, where you're messing up, and I make sure within 90 days you're a different person. You're making more money, you're more fit, you're more strong, more connections, you're winning. Send me a message on Instagram, and let's get started.
Right, right. Wonderful, wonderful. You have actually shared not just, tips about things, but actually shared your life. And these are the best examples. The life that you live, the mistakes that you make, and the learnings that you make out of those mistakes are the actual tips that can one have from anywhere. That is why people read biographies, autobiographies, so that they can learn out of the best people who were not at their best at one point in time, and then you can learn from them. It is like talking to them one to one, even if you are not there. My last question to you, Isaac, is that looking back at the life that you had from ketchup, from those ketchup days to the very good days at present, how do you see all that? And now that you can actually have better control at your life, where is it that you now want to go from here? What is it that you seek now?
It's a very good question. It's a very good question. I think, like you said, because I've had the different lives of not having money, married, not married, religion. What I'm doing right now with the global wolf pack, nothing gives me more happiness. I have all my members message me at 4 in the morning because I get up at 4 in the morning to see people go from fat to in shape. To see people making no money, now they're making a little bit of money. It makes me happy. So, if I were to say what's my goal, is to have 1 million people inside the global network, helping out 1 million, 10 million, 1 billion people, all of them improving themselves. That's the next one, because that fills my heart.
Right, right. And is it that the only thing that you seek? You only seek for others, nothing for yourself?
Don't get me wrong. I love nice shit. I love it. The diamonds, the cars, the women. Hopefully, God is going to bless me with a good woman. That would be amazing. Of course. But I'll tell you what, there's a point, and it doesn't take that much money, guys. You make 20 in American, okay? You make $20,000, $30,000 a month. If you're not stupid, you're good. You're okay. Voila. You know. So and I'm not the type to be love material. I like it. We all like nice things. We like nice women. We like nice food. Yes. But to be so attached to it, I was happy when I didn't have, and I was happy now that I do have. If God decides to take it away, I'm still gonna be happy. So yes, if I'm able to really be an impact to people, yeah, man, I'll be a happy guy. That's where I would be. Absolutely.
What is it that makes you happy?
Winning.
On this winning note, it's a wrap on this very special edition of the KJ Masterclass Live. Thank you so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you.